Hello, beautiful souls. Hello and welcome. I'm so happy to be sharing this special day with you. And this full moon really means a lot to me because it is a full moon in Cancer. And we refer to the Cancerians as moonchild. And even though I am not a moonchild, and even though there is only a part of us that are, I feel that this year has been a lot about emotions and feelings and releasing shadow work and what doesn't serve us and bringing in the powerful energy and manifesting what is important to us. And the Cancerian individuals are a lot about feeling, and they know the importance of the emotions, and these emotions are behind your manifestation success. Yes, that is the ingredient. So whatever you are allowing yourself to feel regularly and focusing on that is what you're going to bring to life in your space in this lifetime. And no doubt that this full moon is very powerful. So for those of you who may not know me, my name is Isabel, and I'm a certified naturopath and master practitioner of neurolinguistic programming and timeline therapy, and a holistic life coach. And I'm so honored to be able to do and offer a beautiful celebration and ritual of the full moon in Cancer with you all today. So we're going to do a little bit of a practice, and for those of you that are part of my Healthy Goddess VIP Light Tribe, please know that after this part of the ritual, we are going to be meeting in our group and take a deeper dive with some tapping work and some activation. So right now, I just want to remind you that the full moon is in Cancer, and it is happening on Tuesday at 10:28 Eastern Time, and that is PM. And let's talk about the energy of this full moon a little bit more in detail. So this full moon, which is all about emotions, and oh yes, I was saying that I really love this full moon because it is the last one of 2020, and it has definitely been an emotional year. So I find it is super fitting that it ends with a full moon in Cancer. And you may know that at new moons is when you set your intentions for the next 2 weeks. And because it is the end of the year, you're going to be wanting to set intentions for 2021. New moons is when you want to do that because it's full of energy that will help manifest your deep desires, your profound wishes, and your goals for 2021. So since this is a full moon where it's about release work and allowing shadow work to come forth so you can heal it and release it and surrender it, it is definitely not a good time to set goals for 2021. And you're going to want to do that further into January. So after the 13th, mid-January is a perfect time to do that, because that's when the new moon energy is going to be coming forth. and you want to align with that energy. And if you're a woman and you are really helping the divine feminine rise up with you, then you're going to want to work with the moon cycles, not just the full and the new moon, but definitely you're going to want to make sure that you are in the new moon energy to set those goals. So for the full moon, we are working with surrendering, releasing, letting go, and it's all around feelings of safety for yourself and with your family and with your home. And you're going to want to do things that when the emotions start coming up, and they may have for you, I know they have for me, and I've been having deeper connecting conversations with people that are very dear to me and close to my heart, and you're going to want to be mindful about the words that you are using and the energy that you set behind the conversation. So yes, it is okay to have those deep-hearted conversations. Be mindful of your words and your intentions behind it, and know that the person receiving these words, it can be felt at a deeper level because of the full moon and its energy presently. So if you're dealing with too much feeling, like it's just like overwhelming, there's a few things you can do to help release it. One of the best ways, the ones that I truly love and that are really important in my personal practice as well, is some deep breathing. Definitely important and will have a huge impact. Not only will it bring clarity to your mind because there's more oxygen, but it'll bring down any feelings of overexcitement and anxiety, because with deep breathing, if you're doing it with your nose, is really going to activate your vagus nerve and just allow you, and it will tell your brain, she is calm and peaceful, and I am just going to give her so much more of that, and it will help you just to relax. So wonderful, right? Your breath work, so powerful. You can also journal. So I have my journal right here. It's a little sloth journal. I love it. Definitely powerful to journal whatever you're feeling, especially if there are emotions of sadness or shadow work coming up and you're not sure how to release that. Journaling will definitely help. It will help bring up the emotions, but in a positive, gentle way, because you are writing it out and not speaking it. So it can't go quite as fast. And just allow yourself just to bring it all out. And when you are nearing the end of your journaling moment, make sure that you finish it off in a positive direction. Feeling gratitude for yourself and your courage and your healing, and for maybe the people around you and your loved ones, and definitely for the world at large. And a third way that you can help this process along is physical activity. So we often talk about physical activity, how good it is for your body, but it's not just for your body. It is also for your emotional healing and your mindset healing, and definitely, all depending what you are doing, it can definitely deepen your spiritual connection to your spirit team, and it is amazing. And this time is a perfect time to do some forgiveness work. The forgiveness, if you're not sure how to work the forgiveness, you can do some Ho'oponopono and the 4 amazing questions that allow you to release and heal and forgive. It is the perfect full moon energy to do that. So welcome in those feelings and those emotions. Don't fight them. Don't try to avoid them, and don't allow yourself to go into a negative spiral or to nitpick. It's not about that. It's about healing. And if you leave space for that healing, it's going to come up in waves like that, with beauty and calm and love. And when it comes up, if you allow yourself to greet them and say, okay, I'm honoring these emotions because they're coming up for me right now, because it is the full moon and because it requires some love and forgiveness and healing. And as you do that, you're going to feel yourself just going, oh yeah, oh my goodness, feeling better and better and feeling aligned. And after the full moon has passed, allow yourself for the next 2 weeks just to do anything that allows you to release and surrender whatever may be coming up, right? So I hope that is helpful. So let's do a little bit more. And before we dive into some journal questions, because I really want to do that with you, I just want to, like I was saying at the beginning, I am all about health, and our body is our vehicle in this lifetime. So it is so important that you love it, honor it, and respect it. And one of those ways is to really take some time to have a little chat or a little dance with your body and your organs, your glands, and everything physical about this super magnificent manifesting vehicle, which is your body. And each change in cycle with the moon brings the opportunity to work with certain organs, right? So you may know that my teachings and my learnings have been with traditional Chinese medicine, and I couldn't be more thrilled when I started learning more about the moon and the phases and all of that and the astrology, that it all aligns with the elements. The difference is in traditional Chinese medicine, we work with 5 elements. So we'll have fire, earth, air, and water, but we also add metal. Whereas in the other realms, we're working with the 4 elements. Now, if you're not familiar, earth and metal kind of go in the same element with a few differences, but nothing huge. So that is why in astrology and with moon phases, we can actually combine those two. So when I'm going to speak of the earth element, please know that I'm also referring to the metal element. So if we've worked one-on-one together and we have looked over your healing ways and your assimilation ways and the foods that you eat and when you eat it and the vitamins and minerals that are better for you, and we have said that you were from the metal glandular type. Please know that when I'm speaking of moon energy and astrological signs, that when I say earth element, I'm also referring to the metal element. Okay, so that I just wanted to clear that up. And the women organs that we are focusing on right now is there are larger organs like your breastbone and your lymphatic system and your stomach and the mucus the mucosa. And remember, it's also about your skin, right? Because you have the mucosa inside, like your lungs. And I certainly feel it. You can probably hear it in my lungs because I went running and I did many kilometers and it was really cold. And just the back and forth breath in cold weather has kind of affected my lungs and the mucosa of my lungs. And because in this full moon in Cancer really touches the women organs and a few other ones, the lungs are definitely one of them. So I'm going to be careful with my voice and with my breaths. So that's why when I talk, I'm talking a little bit slower. And you can absolutely do the same thing. Other organs to bring love and attention and healing to is ovaries, so important, womb, vagina, breast. So the woman organs are really targeted right now because of the full moon energy and the Cancerian energy as well. So if you are a beautiful goddess, take some time to give love and attention and gratitude to the well-functioning of these particular organs that I have just mentioned. All right, so let me know if you have any questions, if I can support you in any way, and just leave them in the comments and I'll circle back to it. And for the moment, you're going to pull out your journal and let's do some journaling questions because this is the perfect thing to do during the full moon. So I have some journal questions that are going to help you with release work, that are going to help you taking into consideration the time of year, the type of full moon, the energy, the astrological signs that are in it. And it's a perfect time to just journal on these questions. And please, if you're catching the replay, feel free to put it on pause or to dive a little bit deeper. So our first journal question, and while I read these out to you, while I exchange this energy out with you, you may want to sit calmly, close your eyes. You can even put your hands on your lower belly and just read, just allow these words to kind of flow over you. And as soon as I'm done, or even before I'm done, if you're feeling the energy, start writing. Just allow it to flow. And if you're live, listening to it right now, just know that it's okay. You can come back to it, and whatever time you have is good enough time. All right? So, closing your eyes, doing a few deep breaths from your belly, relaxing. And just allow this first question to come to you. What have I been feeling insecure and needy about this month or this year? What have I been feeling insecure or unsure and needy about this month or this year? Open your eyes and just journal on what you have been feeling. There has been a lot of emotions, and anything that has left you feeling insecure or unsure, or that you've been feeling like you needed to get reassurance on, and that your attention has been pulling towards this year or this month or recently. Just jot it all down. Taking a moment to do that. Allowing yourself to feel. And as you write it, just allow the energy to flow out. We're already starting your shadow work and just allowing it to fall away. And as you write the words, it's as if the worry or the insecurities or the feeling of needing to know is just kind of flowing out your arm and being released through your fingers, and just releasing it, surrendering it to the universe. All right. Question 2. Putting your pencil down, sitting back, closing your eyes, maybe shaking up your arms a little bit, feeling excited that you're going to be doing some more releasing, taking a deep, big belly breath in and out. And allowing yourself to feel. Have I been dealing with emotions of moodiness, manipulation, and sulkiness? Allowing yourself to feel. Have I been dealing with emotions of moodiness, manipulation, and sulkiness? Just allow it to flow. Open your eyes, pick up your pencil or your pen, and just allow yourself to write. Maybe you've been up, down, backwards, forwards, sideways, feeling like your legs are not quite under you, feeling a little bit moody, feeling like the words that you're using are not really to release anything. They're just kind of to manipulate the situation. Maybe you've been feeling bummed out. Maybe you know why. Maybe you're not sure. Allow yourself to feel it. Let it flow down your arm, out your fingertips, onto that paper. And just allow yourself to release it, to forgive yourself, to allow yourself to surrender those feelings. Very good. Taking a deep breath as you write. Wonderful. You're doing such an amazing job. And allow yourself just to write a few words or a few sentences, and of course, to put it on pause if you need to write out some longer ones. And when you're done, just shake it up. You can even jump up and down on the spot. I'm not going to do that because I'm recording it. So I'm just going to kind of shake it up on the spot, allowing myself to release it and surrender it as well to the universe. Bringing in feelings of love and appreciation for myself and my body for taking the time to do that. All right, closing your eyes, relaxing your body, and getting ready for this third question. Have I been putting in my 100% full force attention and actions on what I want? Have I been putting in my 100% full force attention and actions on what I want to manifest? One more time. Have I been putting in my 100%, my full force attention and action on my goals? Open your eyes, be honest, and write. Allow yourself to release any thoughts of procrastination, any limiting blocks, any limiting ideas or thoughts or words. Write them down in the goal of releasing them. Let them all go. Finish playing small. Finish making it tough for yourself. Finish putting blocks in the turning wheels. Done with it. Just releasing it, letting it all go. any words that are coming up, any phrases, any sentences, any feelings, jot them down. Allow them to flow through your arm, out your fingertips, onto that page, free, surrendering them. Yes, beautifully done. Wonderful work. Putting the pen down, closing your eyes for the fourth question, relaxing those shoulders, maybe even swaying a little bit, side to side or backwards and forwards, just allowing your body to really anchor in this moment, allowing yourself to open up and surrender everything that is not serving you, leaving it here and now. Do I feel I have done enough closeness and family time? Do I feel I have had enough closeness and family time? Do I feel I have had enough closeness and family time? Open your eyes. Feel it. Have you had enough? Is your cup full? Are you feeling anything else? And if you are feeling anything else, allow it to come forth. Allow it to just pour down your arm, out your fingertips, using the pen, and write it. Write what you're feeling. Write those emotions. Allow yourself to release it, because when you make space, when you let it go, it creates an open space to bring in what you want. Just let it all go. Release it. Even bring forgiveness if you've been short with someone, or if it wasn't quite what you wanted to do, or the words that you wanted to share. Allow yourself to forgive yourself. Allow yourself to release all those emotions now. Let them go. Allow yourself to breathe, knowing that when you surrender these feelings, when you surrender these emotions, it creates space. It creates space to reach out and to create a better conversation and to have a nice exchange. And even right now, with yourself, to fill your heart with love and gratitude for yourself and for the closeness that you know you can have with the people that you love, your friends and your family. And the conversations, the empowering ones that you can have. So just allow yourself, after you have released everything that you need to release, to fill it in your heart space and be grateful for it. Wonderful. Fantastic. I'm so happy and proud of you and for you. Now, if you want, if you wrote in your journal and you want to keep that, you can. If you so choose, you can just rip that page out when we're done or put it on pause, and you can go outside, light it on fire, and allow it to transmute into the universe. Or if you're inside, you can go in front of your sink, your kitchen sink, and you can shrivel it up and light it and just allow it to burn. Be mindful not to burn it just anywhere, right? And if you want to keep that sheet, you can. You can make a copy of it, you can rewrite it, or absolutely, you can just rip it out and just burn it and release it into the energy of the world. There are other things that you can do if you don't want to rip it out. You can just write over it. You can stamp it with a healed stamp, right? There are a few things you can definitely do to just seal the release work that you have done. And after that, I want to share, I have gotten some, so you may know that I am participating in this beautiful course that I am taking, and it's to become a certified moonologist. And I was gifted with these beautiful moon cards, and of course I had to pick one for us. And you know what's funny, because the moon was in Gemini, right? And out of all these cards, shuffle them, and I took one out for our celebration right now. And the card that I picked, believe it or not, is a full moon in Gemini. So that, look at this beautiful card right there. And it is all about communication, right? And on the card it says full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. So as we know, the Gemini is all about communication, and the communication with others, with the world, with your spirit team, and of course with yourself. And if you are confused, yes, more downloads are coming. If you are confused, if you had conversations or are thinking of having conversations because it is unclear why you haven't released something, or why it's coming up again, or why these particular things are disturbing to you, or why you still need to heal on some levels, on some subjects, the answers are coming. Allow yourself to be open to that. Right now, the energy of the full moon and this card, which has been pulled at the perfect time for all of us, is reminding us of the communication that we have with ourselves, with others, with our higher self, and with our cosmic team. Allow yourself to hear and to hear and to hear and to hear. Allow yourself to heal with what you are hearing in a positive way. And if you're hearing something that you say, there is nothing good in this, then ask yourself, what could be good in this? And the could is going to take the resistance away. Because if you're not feeling 100% fantastic, then there's resistance, right? And it's a chance to see what is not feeling aligned. And if something is not feeling aligned, it's because it needs to be healed. And it is the time for healing. So let it come forth. Open up and let it come forth. And before we close up our celebration, I would like to share an affirmation. You can absolutely write it down. And this is going to be a beautiful affirmation to help continue with the release work for about 2 weeks, right? So your focus is on letting it flow, letting it go, letting it be, releasing, right? And these affirmations are definitely going to help do this. So you can write them down or just let them come to you. You can close your eyes if you want. I know I can do this. I am able. I am free. I know I can do this. I am able. I am free. Yes, perfect. Wonderful. So I am going to wish you a beautiful day. I am going to wish you a fantastic full moon. If you have a chance, you can go out and do a little moon gazing and just allowing the vibes and the moon rays to kind of fill you up and help you, support you releasing. Now, like I mentioned, if you are part of my Healthy Goddess VIP Light Tribe, I will see you in just 1 minute in our group. And for all of us and all of you at this specific moment, sending love and appreciation and so much healing. And I will see you very soon. Bye for now.